Hi, my name is Philip, and what I'm going to try and teach you how to do is how to increase your GPA. I have an undergraduate degree in accounting. I'm a CPA. I have a master's degree in tax, and I have a law degree, and I graduated third in my law school class. So I also have licenses as a loan officer, a certified public accountant, and a lawyer. So I know a lot about test taking. I've taken many tests and I've sort of mastered the art of test taking. But before we do all that, we have to figure out how to get the best possible grade point average that we can in our undergraduate, master's, and if you want to go to law school or medical school, how do we do that? So things work differently for different people. But I think the tried and true method that I've found over the years is that what you want to do is you want to keep your mind as clear as possible. So we want to get 5 to 7 hours of sleep. Of course, the more the better. But when we're have a lot of hard courses and we're striving to get the best possible grades in the hardest possible subjects, we don't always get much sleep. But I would say anywhere from 4 to 7 hours. I like 5 to 7, 7 better, obviously. If you can get 8, that's great. But we're going to have to put in a lot of time to get these better grades. And it all starts with getting some sleep, keeping your mind clear, minimum amount of alcohol, drugs. It's the best way to try and maximize your brain power because we want to be rested, clear thoughts. So then when we start approaching our classwork, what we want to do is we want to write down everything handwritten. We don't want to be writing down with taking notes on a computer. Computer doesn't work. What we found, or I found, and I've also heard it from some scholars. I don't know the exact reason behind it, but it's the writing with the hand and the connection between the pen and the hand and the brain. It's something we're programmed for. So we want to write down everything the teacher says. We want to try and catch every word. So we're going to have a lot of messy notes. We may have 7 pages, 10 pages of handwritten notes per class. And if we're taking 4 classes in a day, so we're going to have 28 pages of notes after the first day. So we're going to want to have separate notebooks for each class. We're going to write down everything the teacher says. We're not going to be able to catch every word, so we're going to have a lot of messy notes. But what we want to do is, first of all, we're just going through and we're listening and we're writing and we're trying to catch the key words and the key ideas and everything that teacher says. Because my tried and true method has been that teachers, there may be more than one answer to a project, to a test question, to a lab. And there may be 4 or 5 different answers, but this teacher believes they know exactly the correct answer. And whether or not it's correct, they believe it's the best answer. And when you paraphrase and repeat back what comes out of the teacher's mouth on the exams, or you see those keywords in your multiple choice questions, you're going to find yourself with much better grades. Teachers like to hear themselves back in the exams, and tried and true tests you get. Method for me is you can see good results. So at the end of the week, when we get to Saturday and Sunday, we're going to take all those. We may have over 100 pages of notes. We're going to go back through each class, each course, and we're going to reduce the number of pages. We may get 4 or 5, 7 pages of clear handwritten notes from each day that we took a class during the week. And then we're going to have that as our starting basis. And over a 4-month period, what we're going to do is every 2 weeks, we're going to summarize the key parts as we learn more about the subject matter. And we're going to keep reducing the number of pages until we get to the exam. And then the last week before the exam, each day, we're reducing those notes by short-term memory and handwriting into short outlines. And until the day of the test, we have a very 2, 3, 4 pages of outline of the entire course over a 4 to 6 month period. So that's the basics, and I'll be back to give you more details as we get through this.